record this now. Okay. Welcome everyone to our Monday night call. Tonight is our brand partnership Monday call. Every last Monday of the month is our brand partner Monday call. The other Mondays are for education and for wellness and for how to use your oils to their fullest. But then we also weave in some other holistic practices, some foundational things for you to live really healthy, well lifestyles. My name is Sarah Stutzman, and I'm a platinum leader with Young Living. I've been doing this for almost 8 years. And when I say doing this, sharing Young Living and using the oils and just loving this lifestyle. And I absolutely love what I do, sharing and helping other people find solutions. I was just driving down the road and I had a testimony come in from a mama I sent some samples to, and she was like, my baby slept, she put herself to bed, she soothed herself to sleep with the Valor on her feet. I put the digestive blend on her belly and she didn't have belly issues. And I was like crying. I looked at my husband, I was like, this is why I do what I do. So welcome everyone. Thank you for joining tonight to learn more about brand partnership with Young Living. And we're going to make it really, really simple. And I'm going to share my story real briefly with you. I got started with Young Living because my baby, my youngest, my Sawyer, she was, what was the book that I read? Oh, I can't even think about it. But like, I read all the books when all my babies were born. I have 3. And so when my first child was born, I'm just like other mothers, we read the books, we're like, okay. And we read the sleep, like how to get them to sleep. And so I did all that, worked my first one, worked for my second one. The third one came along and she wasn't going to have it. She was very clingy. She was, just always had to be with me, didn't sleep very well. And she also had a lot of upper respiratory conditions. And so this happened at a really young age. She also had some digestive issues. She had blood in her stool, and which freaked me out at a very young age. And my doctor was like, yeah, no worries, no worries. She's just, we'll just send her to Hershey Med and we'll get her tested. I didn't find any answers until I went to my lactation consultant, and she was about, so it was probably like, she was under 6 months old. I know that. I feel like that stage was like a blur. It was just so stressful. And my lactation consultant explained to me what was happening in her intestines. She was nursing. I was consuming dairy. She was forming polyps in her intestines because it was irritating them. Think about if you cut yourself and you keep cutting yourself and you keep cutting in that spot, it's never healing and it keeps bleeding. And that's what was happening in her intestines. So I was consuming dairy, she was nursing, and it was forming polyps in her intestines that were bursting, and she would have bloody stools. So she had some digestive issues. So I had to cut out dairy. I was stressed. She wasn't sleeping. And then on top of that, as she was growing older, anytime we took her outside, instantly she would get some kind of upper respiratory infection. I would take her to the doctor. They would put her in antibiotics. It would just, again, rip her insides apart, and she would just have like a sore bottom. And I was like, this isn't working. And so we had to find other solutions. I found a holistic natural practitioner. And I'm not going to get into it because that's super confusing. We started leaning into that. I found oils to help her sleep. My dear friend gave me Young Living's lavender, and she'd been sharing oils with me for a year. And I was like, well, I don't see the difference. I'm a stay-at-home mom. I'm just fine with my now lavender. But she gave me an entire bottle of lavender, and she wasn't even doing the business. She's not really doing the business still to this day. She gave it to me and I was like, whoa, this is completely different. So that right there was a monumental moment for me. Okay. I could smell it. I could experience it. I put it on Sawyer's feet. I don't even think I diluted it. I just put it on her feet. She slept so much better. I got a good night's sleep. And so that right there is monumental. Get oils on people. Give oils to people. Give them samples. Let me just close my door real quick. Sorry, forgive me. I forgot to close my office door. You have to send samples out in little vials. If you have to, email, if you have to send them in the mail, if you have to, mix up something and give it to a friend, ask them if you're willing to use this. I've been where you are. I have a solution. Are you willing to try this? Okay. Some people will be ready. Some people will say yes. Some people are going to still be hesitant. I was in a place of desperation. My friend had been talking to me for a year. Like, I know you love oils, because I've been using oils since I was like in high school. And I just am fascinating with the whole natural wellness field, homeopathy, oils. But I was a stay-at-home mom. I resigned from teaching, and I was like, well, this fits my budget. But I was desperate at that point. So don't miscalculate someone's no for being no forever. It could be no for now. They're going to have to come to a point where they're like, I'm ready to try what you have. So I was ready to try what she had, and she gave me her whole bottle, and she's like, just give it back when you're ready, when you're done with it. I used a couple drops, and I'm like, how do I get this in my hands? I was at the moment, like I was thrifting. I loved thrifting. So I was thrifting, vintage things, and I was selling them on Etsy. I was selling them at yard sales, and I was making some little cash, right? And I said to my husband, can I get this kit? He's like, I don't care what you do. My husband just gives me full permission. And I'm just so thankful for that. And I bought this premium starter kit. Okay. It's pretty much the exact same kit I got almost 8 years ago. And I was so in love with it. And Melissa Stoltzfus, our diamond, she's now a diamond. She was a silver when I started. And we'll talk more about that as we go along. She reached out right away because the person I enrolled with wasn't doing the business. Melissa is 4 levels above me. And she reached out instantly and was sharing what Essential Rewards is. And I was like, I don't know if I can order $50 a month. Essential Rewards is now our loyalty rewards. And so I was like asking my mom, do you need anything? And we were ordering. We like instantly got on Essential Rewards. And I had my first class that month because I was like, where have these been? I've been using oils since, let's say, 1994, and that's when Young Living was founded. I was using them since high school. I was like, I have been searching for oils that are therapeutic, oils that do something. So just keep sharing with people. Just keep sharing, keep sharing. And I had my first class in my home, and I verbally vomited on everyone. I had a stack of papers for them that I printed out. I was like stapled together because I was so excited about it. I don't even remember if anyone enrolled, but I just kept sharing. I did like 1 a month classes, maybe 2 a month. I had some no-shows. I cried a lot. I laughed a lot. I was like ecstatic a lot. There was a lot of ups and downs, but I loved what I did, and I still do. And so that's a little of my story, little lot. And I didn't know this when I got started. Maybe I knew a little bit of it, but it didn't really bug me. It didn't bother me. Like some people are really turned off by this, but Young Living's business model is a network marketing company. That means we share with others. Hey, you like the smell of my home? Okay, this is where you get these oils. Do you love them that much? Here's how you get them. And you share your referral link with someone. I feel like it is so much more common now to share where we get things. There's affiliate links, and mostly affiliate links, right? But what Young Living is different than an affiliate link, because I do affiliate links through, here comes my old granny dog. You've been on these calls, you know my granny dog. She just like does her own thing. Hang on. Go. Let me close my other door. Okay, so affiliate links are they're one-time only payout. Okay, network marketing is a beautiful model where I enroll someone and they can be a customer, for a really long time. And then they say, hey, this is where we come to a need, right? So our customers come to a need where, and you probably have this story too. You came to a need, you came to a point where like, I need these oils in my life for a certain purpose. And then as a brand partner, you're like, I would love to create an income from this because I love sharing about these, and a little extra cash on the side wouldn't be so bad to pay for, you know, my love of oils and natural wellness. And for us in our home, we were, you know, we're seeing natural practitioners because, you know, modern medicine wasn't working for us. So we had to pay out of pocket. So a little extra cash, you know, sharing what I love was helping our family. And it was also helping other families get these wellness options into their home and help them, because maybe modern medicine wasn't working for them as well, or they needed some solutions for stress, for sleep, or chemical-free cleaning. So you're helping other people too. It's a ripple effect. You throw a stone into a pond and it just keeps, you know, rippling, right? And so you then decide, okay, I want to become a brand partner. And then you have people that want to become a brand partner. And there is commission from everyone underneath of us, right? That is sharing oils, right? And so that is the difference between sharing your referral link with Young Living, where you're going to get multi-generations of income, okay? And an affiliate link that is a one-time payout. And you have to work and work and work and work at that to get that one-time payout. Whereas network marketing, you still have to work at it, but you're building that generational wealth, right? And so it's just layers and layers. And you get to help, you help builders, you help leaders, you raise them up. And then you also help your customers too. So it's just beautiful layers. Now, what is a customer? Because I get this question a lot. A customer is a person who orders one time from the website at any amount. So if someone just says, hey, I just need a lavender, and they go to youngliving.com, this has completely changed. Before, you had to start with a premium starter kit, and it was just confusing if you just wanted one oil. Now it's simple. Young Living made it super simple. So it's a customer who orders one time from the website. They could go and they could order a lavender, or they could order a thieves cleaner, right? It's under 50 PV. So what is PV? PV is product volume. And everything in Young Living's catalog or website has a PV. Most times the PV is the same as the dollar amount. But always have people check PV when they're checking out, because this is important. Because some things like diffusers, and I think some supplements and some of the higher end oils like rose have a lower PV, but most things are PV and dollar amount equivalent. All right. So if it's under 50 or if it's under 100 PV, they're considered, you know, retail. They're a retail customer and they're paying retail price. But if that someone orders on loyalty rewards, even if it's a chapstick, they're going to get 24% off. Okay, for that 1 month. And they're going to be in your downline and they're still going to be considered a customer. They may never order again. Okay, you want them to order again. So that's where follow-up is really important. Number 2, someone who orders regularly through loyalty rewards and earns points. We all have this option. Maybe you get a thieves cleaner and you're like, oh my gosh, I love this. What else is there? And then you help them get on loyalty rewards to save more and to earn points. They are considered a customer. Someone else that's a customer is a one-time order of 100 PV. So if someone just orders the premium starter kit or any of the bundles, those are 100 PV. They will automatically get 24% off. That's the discount. That's the wholesale price. They'll get that for an entire year. They are a customer. They may not order, but through your follow-up, you know, What did you like? What did you love? What other things do you want to change in your home? What are some health goals that you have? And you follow up with them. Now, let me see that. Oh, there we go. It was blocking my view. Okay. So it could be, and I mentioned this before, it could even be someone who orders a one-time and places items on a loyalty rewards and then cancels it. So sometimes I have people that say, I just want thieves cleaner. And I'll say, okay, you have two options. You can do a one-time order and you're going to pay retail for that. Or you can say, you can click, place it on loyalty rewards and they'll get 24% off. And then I'll say, you can cancel this when it comes, or you can choose to have this loyalty rewards be a monthly thing. And it's a minimum of 50 PV if you want to earn points back and acquire points. And so there's that option there. So all of these options are customers. We have multiple ways of being a customer. So what sets a brand partner apart? That's the difference. Brand partners get all of those same benefits, right? 24% off, you can do loyalty rewards. But a customer that makes the decision to share Young Living products with a friend and wants to earn commission from anyone that orders with his or her member number has to declare that they want to do this. Now, this is brand new. When I got started, I had my first class and I just shared my member number and I got a check in the mail and I was like, this is amazing. Let's do this again. Especially being like a stay-at-home mom, I was like, let's do this again. But now FTC, that's the Federal Trade Commission, says that someone that wants to do a business has to declare that they want to do this. There's no accidental paychecks. All right. So everyone that comes into Young Living has a member number. If you share it without being a brand partner, you will not get commission. And some people are okay with that because there's some people, for example, I do have a member on my team, she's a bus driver. And so she, like during the summer months, she can't show that she's claiming any more income. And so with, there's certain people that can't claim a certain, a certain number of income, right? And so some people will just share happily without getting paid, whereas some people want to get paid for sharing, right? And they're like, yeah, I could use that extra, $50 or $100 or, maybe it's $1,000, depending on how much you want to earn. And they will say, yes, I want to become a brand partner. That is the only difference. They're unlocking the potential to create an income. And so this requires a one-time purchase of the Business Essentials Kit. And it's like $29.95, $30, and you get a booklet that walks you through brand partnership. Now, you're not going to do that on your own. If you're a brand partner, reach out to the person that enrolled you and they will help walk you through that. Because it's, going through a book with anything, it's confusing unless you are really good at it. But a lot of times we just need that conversation with another person that has gone before us. And so reach out to that person. And I'm here for any one of you that if I've enrolled you or if you're, on our team, I would love to be that person for you. I have Tuesday calls. That's for our team that I send that link and we do business calls, we do wellness calls. And that's something that I love to walk you through just to have that accountability. Okay, so let's look at the incomes because everyone wants to know, like, what are the incomes with Young Living? And this was like, this had me, and maybe this is your personality and maybe this isn't. But an associate, I'm not sure why they put the $3 there because, really your first rank is star. And this is for a year, okay, the average income. And normally when I got started, this was monthly. And so I'm going to kind of break it down for you monthly. But a star is your first rank. And that's where you're enrolling people, and if you enroll one person with a premium starter kit or any of the bundles, you're getting approximately $50 back. So you're getting 25% from your new enrollment for the first 3 months. That's like their fast start bonus. And then you get the starter kit bonus, which is another $25. They just brought this back. So you get an average of $50 when you have someone enroll with any of the bundles. Now, if they just go to the website and they get a thieves cleaner and a lavender, then you're going to get 25% commission from them. Okay, so these numbers could all be, you know, a little bit different for everyone. So let's say a star might be a monthly income of $50 to $100. Okay, let's say average. All right, senior star. That could be maybe $100 to $150. Again, that all depends on how much you're investing your time and how many people you're enrolling and you're helping. I looked at silver. This was like my eyes lit up because I knew in my mind that I resigned from teaching to raise my babies until they all got to kindergarten, because our goal was to send them back to public education. And I was going to go back to public education and be a teacher. In my heart of hearts, I was like digging my heels in, screaming, I don't want to go back to teaching. I love teaching, but I didn't like what I had to teach. I didn't like the testing. I didn't like that I had to constantly be looking at data. I saw the lights in my children's eyes and I couldn't teach to their abilities. And then it came down to, and I could cry over this, it came down to my own children. They were in public education and I saw their lights dim, especially my middle child. Her sparkle was gone. She had multiple reading teachers. She had multiple math help, and it still didn't click for her. And I was like, if I home educate any of my children, it's going to be her. COVID hit. And I was like, okay, Lord, I hear you. Things changed. And I'm so glad that I said yes to this opportunity, because you do not know what's going to happen 5 years from now. You don't know what's going to happen a year from now. And if you say yes to multiple streams of income, you are setting up your future for possibilities of things that may happen. You may set up your future for having some padding, right? We don't know the future. But for us, I looked at silver and I was like, okay, that was like an extra $1,500. That was $1,500. I was like, if I can hit silver, then I won't have to go back to teaching, because I minused all the childcare expenses, all the gas expenses, got down to the nitty gritty. What do we need for me to contribute to the household? And silver it was. And it took about 4 years to get there. And then gold, that's where I'm pretty much steady right now. I hit platinum a few times. So that was amazing. And our goal is just to keep, it's not really about rank. It's just to keep learning, keep growing, keep getting oils in people's hands, right? But this is a multiple stream of income, right? This is one stream of income. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Okay, this year has taught us that, because things ebb and flow. And so this is one area that you could utilize, right? So some other things that Young Living offers, this is time freedom. You can do this. I do this in the cracks of time. I'm in the van and I have someone message me. My kids know now, Mom, can we just go into the store? I'm like, I need to message just one person, message them back. You're doing this in cracks of time. There's no income ceiling. With teaching, I got a raise here and there, right? But this, you work as much as you want to. You share as much as you want to. And that is going to be, you set your income ceiling. How much do you want to make? Okay. And this is willable. So I have this in my will for my children, that they will get this business. I couldn't do that with teaching. This is generational wealth. There's no inventory. It's not like you have to order it for people and then you have to ship it to them. No, they order it themselves and it comes right to them. And then you have relationships. This is community. Let me see what time it is. Okay, we're almost here at the end. Getting paid. How do you get paid? Okay, so I already said you have to become a brand partner. That says to Young Living, okay, they want to use their referral number and they want to use it to get paid, to refer others and unlock earning income. You get Young Living, you get customers loving the healthy lifestyle. You teach them to save by purchasing through loyalty program, the loyalty program to earn loyalty rewards. Okay. And then you teach them how to refer others. Duplication. You can't build a business by yourself. You cannot build a Young Living business by yourself. You have to teach others that are willing. And I would say probably 2% of the people that you enroll are going to want to do the business. So your business is built on customers. So love your customers, teach them, educate them, reach out to them, send them happy mail, fortunes in the follow-up. So we always want to be teaching people. We are not, this is where I think network marketing gets a bad rap, is people see, oh my word, I could create, look at this. I could make $1 million. I can make $1 million. I'm going to do this. And then they get in and they realize, oh, that's a lot of hard work. I see you, Angela. You said it. It's a lot of hard work. You mean I have to talk to people? I have to follow up with people. I have to message people. I have to send samples. Yes, this is a business. And it's also professional development. Doctors, teachers, anyone in a like high-standing position has to have professional development, has to educate themselves. And so it comes down to, they see this big number and they're like, oh yeah. And then they get hyped up and then the hard work sets in and then they quit. And then they're like, that doesn't work. It's a pyramid scheme. It's like, you had to do this, 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 and this. Well, it's a business. If you open a brick and mortar shop, you're going to be there hours and hours and hours and hours and invest like millions of dollars opening a brick and mortar, right? The building, the rent, whatever, like the inventory, paying for employees. So this is a low income, not low income, a low buy-in, right? And the potential to earn a lot. If you are, this is the last one here, if you are teachable and creative. So it comes down to, are you willing to be teachable? Are you willing to learn? Are you willing to step outside the lines and be creative and meet your customers where they are and to educate them and show up and have conversation with them? So for me, getting paid from Young Living, I do not feel guilty one bit, because I love my customers. I love showing up on our education group. I love showing up on a Monday night call. And that is time away from my family, but this is what I consider work. And so, so I really I know this is supposed to be like just a simple, this is how you get paid for a brand partnership, but I want people to know that this is what it takes. And if you really want to create an income from anywhere, it is so worth it. It is so worth it. Like I tell my kids all the time when they say, Mom, are you on the phone again messaging someone? I'm like, yes, I am. But I could go back to teaching and be gone from 5:30 in the morning until 5:30 at night. Yes, school ends at 3, but grading papers, setting up for the next day, like I could be gone that long and you could be in childcare or with someone else, or you could go back to school and not be homeschooled by mama. Like I give them those options, so you could do this or you could do this. Which one do you choose? So what is required? First of all, I'm going to start at the bottom. Be teachable and creative if you want to do this business. Have fun with it. You can run Young Living business any way you want to. And I know I hear some people say, well, with other companies, they gave me the marketing material, the postcards, all the things. Well, Young Living's different because we are a complete wellness company. You can run this business. You could do just the animal line. You can just do the beauty line. You could focus on hormones. You can focus on mamas. You can focus on women with and going through menopause. I mean, you can run this business any way you want to. And so you have to find what you absolutely love and who your target market is and who you love to speak to, what you love to share about. And a lot of times it comes back to, what season are you in? What have you gone through? What your story is? And so I love to coach people through this because find your joy. So purchase your business essentials kit. If you haven't already, become a brand partner, achieve 100 CV. So CV is combined volume. Prior to the changes that Young Living made, you had to order $100 worth of product every month, being a brand partner. Now it's CV. And so that's your order combined with your member's order. If you're executive and senior star or star or associate. Once you become silver, then you have to order 100 PV, but it's a great start for those that are just starting. Like, you don't have to order all the product because I know that's an investment. Use and share the products that you love. Young Living has over 600, 700 products. Focus on the ones you love. I love to talk about Ningxia Red and the premium starter kit, and maybe some collagen and sulfurzyme. Like, find the things that you love and talk about them over and over and over again. Think about the ads that you see on, Facebook. You click on something that you like and it shows up over and over and over and over and over again on Facebook, because there's software that does that. We don't have that software. So you have to be that person. Just keep showing up and showing up how you make your drinks, how you use your oils, how you use your thieves cleaner, whatever you love. Maybe it's the animal line, how you use them on your pets. Just keep showing up and sharing it. And you're going to find your niche in there. It's going to be like a magnet, and they're going to be attracted to you. And so that doesn't happen overnight. Okay. You got to keep going. You got to, it doesn't happen one time where you put your link there and you're like, purchase for me. No, you got to build that relationship. You got to keep showing up. And that relationship sometimes is just showing up on social media in other ways too. People will build a relationship with you. Inviting people over to your home, right? Be teachable, be creative. I have 4 minutes left. How your referral link, how to find it, go to Young Living. You can take a screenshot of this. Go to Share YL from your account, copy your link and share that with your friends. You can also just share your member number. That's on the left-hand side. Deep link generator. This is fun. If someone just wants thieves, but they want it from you, below where it says Share Young Living, go to Share Young Living and you keep going lower than that, it says deep links. This is where you can go and you can search thieves cleaner, copy that link, put it in the deep links, and then it'll copy with your member number. So you can just send that to them. Next steps, if you didn't already, join Loyalty Rewards, become that brand partner. Communicate with me if you're on my team to set up regular mentorship calls. That could be every week, every other week, maybe once a month, however much you want to earn or however much time you have, we can set those up. Start sharing. In-person, one-on-ones, classes, make and takes. Fall's a great time to do make and takes with all the diffuser blends and the warm, cozy scents, or getting the home ready for fall. Sharing on social media, offering to send samples, and then help people experience the oils. Just like I had that experience, maybe you had that experience. Get oils on people, get them in their home, get them using them, because you just telling them is like Charlie Brown, wah, 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 wah. Get oils on people. Plug your new people into education groups, whether you have, your upline has education groups, we have education groups. Plug them in and commit to educating in them so people see you. You don't have to start your own education group, okay? Use what's already created. Now, I'm gonna stop share. We have 2 minutes. I'm sorry I went over tonight. Fill out this Google form, and I'm going to send you a set of fun postcards that you can use to send to members, use as a class. They're fall postcards. I'll send them in the mail. If you have any questions, please let me know here, or put them in the form, and then we can have another class on this. I feel like we need to just keep doing this on a Monday night because I get so many questions about brand partnership, and for clarification. But we have 1 minute. And I just want to say, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for being a brand partner. Thank you for shedding, and sharing light and love in these uncertain times, but you're getting oils into people's homes. You're giving them solutions to help their baby sleep, to help anxiety and stress, and all the things that we have going on today. So thank you. And if you have questions, personally message me or put it in the form here, and I can answer them. You guys have an amazing night, and no Monday call next Monday because it is Labor Day. Can you believe it? So we'll see you the following Monday, and I'll get the schedule out See you guys. Have a good night. Bye.